What if SafeMoon Connect is all about connecting influencers with their community and finding a reward for both ends? And this is included in with cryptocurrencies, in this case, more specifically, SafeMoon. I think there's a lot of justifiable evidence behind this, and that's what I want to dive into in this video. I do have another video where I talk about SafeMoon Connect and how there's a lot of evidence pointing over with the blockchains, and it could be a multifaceted thing. It could be that it's not just one of these, it's multiples of them. And I would love to know what your guys' thoughts are in this video by letting us know in the comments down below. Before I do get into this, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor, Troy Smothers, and 1010 Buns for being higher level patrons. You can join for as little as $1 a month, be up on that board, be featured in all of our videos, and that has a link in the description. You can also become a YouTube member by clicking the join button down below, and also down below you can see some samples of merchandise that we have, and you can go and order those by clicking on the little link with that as well. Before I do get any further, just another quick side note, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the news. So, what was said back on June 26th of 2021 from Ryan, who's the SafeMoon hound. He works as the global head of product development now with SafeMoon, but back then, he did not work with SafeMoon. Back then, he said, solved. What if you built a groundbreaking tech that increases volume and transactions for SafeMoon, and you were so committed to the SafeMoon community that you wanted it to be an official SafeMoon product instead of your own? How would you get these people's attention, SafeMoon Army? Somebody then said, as in you got something for the SafeMoon Army? And his response was, something I've been working on for over 8 months. I want this to be a SafeMoon product. It will blow your minds. Now, let's go ahead and simplify things down here for just a minute. Ryan was not working with the SafeMoon team. He went out of his way to try and get their attention. He felt very passionate and confident about something that he already had in development for 8 months, over 8 months to be more specific, that it could be very valuable to the SafeMoon community. It did not take much long afterwards, and then Ryan was actually hired by the team. So whatever it was that he presented to the team was appealing enough to them where they said, sure, we want to bring you on board, not only just bring you on board, but we want you to be the global head of product development. So when you look at something of a role like that, you also have to factor in where does his experience come into play to give the SafeMoon team the confidence that bringing him on board, he can actually deliver. Well, then we go look at his resume. Now, one thing I want to point out is that with this post is back on June 26th of 2021. Back in June of 2021, he was still working at a company called Creative Launcher. He was a co-founder, and they deal with blockchain industry. They talk about bringing a human connection. I know it's not the word connect, but connection and touch back to the industry of recruiting. And so this also mentions executive recruiting, technical recruiting. It's got sales techniques. Again, it talks about blockchain. It even talks about IoT. And artificial intelligence is something that's been kind of teased in with old posts. We saw things that with what Thomas was building, a lot of people were speculating that that rig was kind of like equipment that you would use for AI. And then technically Thomas went to Puerto Rico where there was that mortgage company that was doing a joint display which utilized artificial intelligence. So there's some different clues that, yeah, they are kind of scattered, but they still pull all together within the SafeMoon community. But more so, what I want to focus on here is with Creative Launcher, the idea of recruiting. And so bringing new people in. Ryan has talked a little bit about this not too long ago in the last couple months. I want to say, well, actually, maybe it's been a little bit longer. It's been when he was with the SafeMoon team. So what I'm getting at is that he was talking about doing like a referral sign-up bonus. Imagine if an influencer such as myself had a referral link, and you use my referral link and you go sign up to use the different SafeMoon services, and then me as a content creator get some sort of kickback. If you take a look at something like Coinbase, they also have this learning program. So you go in there and you watch some videos about these different cryptocurrencies and you get paid for free. They're giving you complimentary X amount of these different tokens, and that is happening each time you go through the different steps, right? So you can only do a couple answered questions, but then you get a reward. I think something like that is a big driving incentive for people to go over to the platform. And if you can create an incentive similarly to a lot of these other things that are out there, hey, you use my code, you get a discount off. And then, of course, by using my code, I also get a sign-up bonus when you finish your registration and stuff. Something like this would make a lot more sense with the SafeMoon exchange. Okay, let's go ahead and elaborate on a couple other things here. So he said increasing volume in transactions. People are more likely to spread the word of mouth if there is money that's tied to it. Let's just be totally frank. If something comes out with an extra promotion, it says like, hey, we got a really good promo going on this time. Some people might be like, oh, out of my different things I could normally promote, I'm going to promote that one right now more because there's just more opportunity for me. I mean, I still use the service, but I'm going to be making more. So why not? So if you end up getting more people onboarded to the product services and you're getting rewarded and there's something that's there so that people that are signing up, they get a little extra as well, then we're talking. Now, when you talk about what we have right now, this 10% transaction fee, 1% is going to a growth fund. That growth fund very well could be accumulating money. The liquidity pool could be trying to get to a certain point. So when you hit past the 100%, which has kind of been teased about in the past, anything that's excess could be going towards also like a growth fund type of thing. And that growth fund could be used for these different sets of rewards. It could be used for growing the team. I mean, there's so many different elements to this. You could potentially have SafeMoon going to the other exchange and saying, look, we will give you 10 million SafeMoon that you can use as part of your education program, Coinbase, or as a sign-up bonus for Gemini, something like that. We will gift it to you, and we have the ability to gift it to you because it's coming from a marketing-based account, which is where that 1% is being tied into, and that's a driving incentive for people to want to go and start engaging in SafeMoon. So although this instance, that marketing money that I just described would be going towards other exchanges, again, if we pull back over to the SafeMoon exchange itself, there's a driving force saying, hey, if you come and sign up on our SafeMoon exchange, after you do the KYC system, which is know your customer, it's a standard practice. They're trying to do everything with regulations and legalities already. We should be expecting that they're going to have KYC policies implemented. So you go and you create your account legally, then maybe you get a little sign-up bonus, especially if you use somebody else's referral link. So you get some when you get started, and then the person that referred you, they get something else like that too. That's one of my main theories with this. We go back to another post. This is back on June 24th. Ryan had said, my first software startup recently acquired took over 2 years just to push out a minimum viable product. The people saying, why isn't the app done, are clueless about how long a secure, stable tech takes. Ignore the FUD. This is what he was talking about. He was talking about this tax thing. He said recently acquired. Well, it straight up says acquired right here. It's pretty clear. And that was 2 years and 6 months in which that time frame was, and he said took over 2 years. So the timeline matches up with that. This is a lot about organizational to-do list kind of a thing. To me, the amount of years of experience that he had working as a member of Creative Launcher, and the fact that it ties in with the blockchain industry, with IoT, with artificial intelligence, and the fact that he was a co-founder for this, it very well leads me to believe that he had been developing some sort of a software that he was looking at implementing in with his YouTube channel as tied over to with this, which again kind of goes back to that sign-up affiliate bonus. So this says, why don't many YouTubers reward their subscribers for being loyal subscribers? Companies do this. Well, that's going to change with my channel. We are SafeMoon family, and the entire ethos behind SafeMoon is giving back to the SafeMoon community. I have ideas. So he's already teasing this. That was back on June 22nd. So then it was 4 days later when he mentions this, hey, solved. What if you built a groundbreaking tech that increases volume and transactions for SafeMoon? And then he said, something I've been working on for over 8 months. I want this to be a SafeMoon product. It will blow your minds. So I really think he transitioned from him wanting to make this independently about himself, and that he wanted this to be more about, hey, actually, this is a good idea. Anyone could use this. And if anyone uses this, not just me, then that's technically going to help me out even more anyways, because I want this volume to go up. I want transactions to go up. So the more people that use this tool, the better for my bag, right? It just makes common sense. So you say this right here. He had said, this will also tie into how I can creatively give back to the community and make this interactive. This is when he was talking about him releasing the FUD app. So it could potentially tie in with that generalized thing. He might have just called it the FUD app. But again, I think he transitioned away from that. And then he also said here, haha, that's awesome. I'll say the push will come in handy when I let the games begin. And that was published on June 28th, which was the same day when he said that, oh, I have this solution for people. When you say let the games begin, typically insinuates that there's like a group of people that are coming into this. You're not going to play a game by yourself, more than likely, right? So I think there's a lot of justification behind this idea. I would love to know what you guys think about this, but I believe that another theory that's perfectly justifiable is connecting your communities together and creating a driving force, incentive in which both sides can be rewarded. And he's already kind of teased about this before. I really think that this is a strong, valid theory tying in moving forward. Okay, let me know what you guys think. I do want to also let you know I've been making NFTs. I've sold 4 so far. I was trying to get a 5th one up here earlier, but the website is under maintenance and it might not be ready till tomorrow. So as soon as I can get this piece up, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, you're welcome to go buy it, guys. I've been doubling the price of each piece when I mint them, and I've sold everything so far. So I plan on keep doing that. The last one sold for 800,000 SafeMoon. My next one is going to be listed for 1.6 million SafeMoon. And I'm really proud of how this one, I'm proud of all of them, to be totally frank. This next one I think looks really cool. I bet a lot of people are going to be appealing to it. I don't know. You guys let me know when it comes out. I'll provide a link in the description. I got referral links in the description if you want to go check those out. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and we could use your help. Click the thumbs up, like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know when we go over. So you know when we. What the heck just happened there? So you know whenever we go live. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.